What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we have another rebuild on our hands with the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's right. So the Thunder are definitely in an interesting spot. They're almost a really good team, but at the same time it almost seems like they need to rebuild. But one thing I've noticed is they do have a lot of first round picks, and I plan on using those first round picks to my advantage. A lot of first round picks in their arsenal. Now, I've been reading an article. I almost thought about doing the rebuild on NBA 2K19, but I decided not to. And there's a rumor going around that the Suns, or I mean, not the Suns, the Thunder might use their plethora of draft picks and throw it in a treasure chest, send it off to Phoenix for Devin Booker, which could be an interesting thought. So I might try to trade for Devin Booker today and then have a backcourt of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Devin Booker. That'd absolutely be really crazy. But for this first season, I think I'm just going to let it be. Just let this team play out, and I just kind of want to see how this team will do. I'm not going to do anything this first season. Other than that, I'm probably going to send Hamdou Diallo to the G League, and I'll probably send Darius Bazley there as well because we don't need him here for now. So that's what we'll do for this first start of the season. But other than that, guys, we're going to go ahead and simulate the beginning of the season, and then we're going to see how this team will finish out. And I'm hoping, to see some good things from the Thunder, but we'll see. So yeah, this is a pretty good rotation at our system proficiency. I'll probably trade Chris Paul in the offseason. No reason to keep him long term, but I just kind of want to see how this team will do. So enough talking. Let's simulate this first season. At the end of the season, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP. Ja Morant is your Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell is your Sixth Man of the Year. Kawhi is Defensive Player. Terry Rozier and Coach of the Year goes to Frank Vogel. All NBA first team for Chris Paul. So Chris Paul absolutely killed it, it looks like. But other than that, guys, we're going to go straight into the playoffs. We are the second seed, man. This is kind of crazy how good the Thunder could be on 2K. Now, will they be? Wow, Chris Paul just had himself a 26-10 season. That's kind of insane. Schroeder had 21 and a half off the bench. Wow, I'm kind of glad I brought him back. I actually re-signed him because I wanted to keep him for the long term of things, and I'm really glad I did now. Gallinari had 19 himself. So I definitely have a hard decision to make as far as how I want to take this team. I definitely want to trade for Devin Booker. That is something I definitely want to do just because I kind of want to see how that rumor would work out if we were able to do it. But now, Chris Paul having himself such a good season, and we have Dennis Schroeder balling as well. So I got to see where I'm going to go. I definitely want to keep Dennis Schroeder as the sixth man as we sweep the Portland Trailblazers without Westbrook and Paul George. But this time we're going to go ahead and see if we can beat the Houston Rockets. We're up 1-0 on them. Facing Russell Westbrook. They're up 3-1. Are they going to beat us in 5, 6? And they beat us in 6. All right, so I wasn't expecting to win a championship this first season, but the fact of the matter is that we made it to the second round. It's pretty good. So, like I said, trading for Devin Booker is a priority for me. I don't know what I probably might just trade Steven Adams to get to it, but we'll go ahead and see how it goes. I'm not for sure yet. We'll see what we want to do there. But let's go ahead and get straight into this offseason, and we're going to see where we can do. So, league meetings. Going to reject all of these and then go to the draft lottery, and let's just see what pick we might end up getting. So I don't know if any of their picks convey this year. I don't think so. I think it's later on when they do. The Wizards with the #1 overall pick. Finally, the Pelicans don't have the first overall pick. I swear, man. The last two videos I did, the Pelicans always ended up the first overall pick, so it's nice for a change. But we have the 20th pick via Denver, and we also have the 28th pick, so we could probably use those. Billy Donovan, I'm gonna go ahead and keep Billy Donovan. I know some people don't like him in real life, but I'm gonna keep him for now. I'm gonna get Trent Peterson, and we're gonna sign him up. So Billy Donovan is here to stay for the time being, but I think I might go ahead and try to make that trade for Devin Booker now. Do I trade Chris Paul, man? I really don't want to because he had such a good season, but the fact of the matter is he is making $41 million. Because I want to move Shai to starting point guard. Or I could have Shai as the backup point guard and have Chris Paul and Devin Booker start together. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So let's go to the Suns. Let's see if the Suns are willing to sell Devin Booker real quick. Why is it? We are contending, man. We are contending because we just went 58-24, which is absolutely crazy. So when we get to the Suns, though, they're rebuilding. So I'm pretty sure we can get Devin Booker. I just kind of torn on how I want to do this. So let's go get Devin Booker real quick just because I want to. So he's only 4 stars, so he's going to be a lot easier to trade for this year. So I could trade Chris Paul for him, or I could trade Steven Adams for him. So do I want to trade Steven Adams or Chris Paul? I'm very torn on what I want to do. Because, man, if I trade Steven Adams, I don't know if I'll have enough money to sign a good center to replace him. So unfortunately, I think I will trade Chris Paul for Devin Booker. And they want a 2022 unprotected. They'll give me Ricky. No, I don't even want Ricky Rubio. You can take, actually, instead of these first round picks, just take my 20th and 28th pick and just give me D Book. No, they still, okay. They want to give me, okay, I have to give up 2 seconds and I have to take Ricky Rubio as well. We'll do that. So we'll get Devin Booker here. I don't know, man. I don't know how I felt about trading Chris Paul, but he is up there in age. He just had a great season, but I just kind of wanted to move on from him. But let's go ahead and see. Shea's going to come back. Hamdou Diallo, Ferguson, Justin Patton, welcome all back. Qualifying offers, Deontay Burton. I probably won't worry about bringing you back, my man. But moratorium days, we're going to get busy. Negative $57 million. Who is getting the money around here? Gallinari, Roberson, we're going to renounce probably almost everybody, I think, besides maybe Noel. Gallinari, I don't know, man. He had such a good season too, but if I did trade Ricky Rubio, we're going to have some cap space. So I think I might renounce Gallinari, and I might trade Ricky Rubio, because we definitely don't need Ricky Rubio. But let's trade Rubio, and yeah, I think I'll just trade Rubio for now, and we'll see what we can do from there. So Ricky Rubio, my man, we don't need you. We already have Dennis Schroeder, who's already pretty good. We kept Steven Adams, so we're going to keep Steven Adams for the time being. And then we're going to go ahead and see. We're going to trade him to the Knicks for 2 first-round picks. And then we're going to go straight to in free agency. And Gallinari, we do have his bird rights, even though we released his cap hold. So that's pretty nice to know. I will try to get him maybe, but we'll see how it goes, honestly. Somebody just keeps calling me, guys, and I'm just getting very annoyed. So I just threw my phone. So we're going to go to moratorium day. I'm getting distracted by these phone calls, but we have negative $3 million. I kind of wanted to get it. Kind of wanted to get Siakam because we have Schroeder, Steven Adams, Shea, and then Devin Booker. We're going to move Shea to point guard now. So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's going back to point guard. So Shea, Dennis Schroeder. Okay, so point guard is good. We have Hamdou Diallo, who could be the backup shooting guard. I'm cool with that. We don't have a small forward right now. So Basley. Would Darius Basley move up? We have Steven Adams. So let me see if Darius Basley would move up at small forward. He does, actually. So I might play him at small forward. We'll see how it goes. But I wouldn't mind Danilo Gallinari back. But if we could get Siakam instead, but we'll need $3 more million to do that. So if I renounce Nerlens Noel, would that give me enough? Let's see if that would be the case. Siakam, no. So is there anyone I can trade potentially? Jay, Basley, Diallo, Ferguson. We can trade Ferguson. I don't think I need Ferguson. We're going to trade him out of here. That way we can offer Pascal Siakam a deal. So let's see if we can just find some picks to be given to us. Malik Monk, first rounder from the Hawks. We'll go to take it. And then we'll go straight into free agency. And let's offer Pascal Siakam. I was about to say, wait, why can't I offer Siakam more? Why is it going down so much when I try to... No, don't do that to me. Why can't I offer him a... Okay, all right, now it goes through. I don't know. Are we in the top? Yes, we are. Okay, this is a glitch in my league right now, dude. I just noticed this. The other day I saw this. I was wondering what the heck is going on. This has got to be a glitch. So for the time being, basically, we can get any free agent we want until this is fixed because, I mean, this is just bad. I mean, 2K just literally does not care about my league, and it's so unfortunate, man. I really do hate it. It just sucks. So... is everybody getting, like, let me see Anthony Davis. Okay, he got a good offer. Like, he's getting a bunch of good offers. But, like, other teams are just, like, I don't know. I don't understand it, really. But let's just see who else is in free agency. Roberson, Gallinari. Gallinari doesn't have an offer yet. I don't think I want to bring Gallinari off the bench. I think that might be doing too much. So, never mind. We actually might bring back Gallinari now. So, I think I will bring back Gallinari on a 2-year deal because we just lost a chance on getting Siakam. So, Gallinari is going to come back to Oklahoma City. And I'm going to go look at affordable players. Corver. We have good backup guards, so we don't need a backup guard. Chandler, Mo Harkless, Marvin Williams. So we really don't have a good starting small forward. Might get Myers Leonard as the backup center. And then as far as small forwards we could get, let's get like Harkless might be all right. So let's get Harkless to be the backup small forward. So Harkless, welcome, and then let's get Myers Leonard. So I think that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next season. We'll show the rotation after the season. And hopefully we can make the playoffs once again after all these moves we have made. Into the second season, Russell Westbrook is your most valuable player. LaMelo Ball is your rookie of the year on the Wizards. D'Lo wins 6th man again. Defensive player of the year goes to Kawhi. Landry Shamet is your most improved player with 11 points. Landry Shamet's going to be a good player, man. I'm telling you. But All-NBA first team All NBA second team and All NBA third team. So we went 58-24 once again, and we are positioned in the second seed again. So let's go ahead and look at the player stats real quick. 30 points from Devin Booker. So Devin Booker absolutely did amazing. 30 points, and then we had 17 off the bench from Dennis Schroeder, 16 from Danilo Gallinari, and 14 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So yeah, I mean, this team, even Basley, 10 points, Myers Leonard with 9 off the bench. So I mean, this team didn't do too bad, not too shabby. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round. That'd be best case scenario, and hopefully get past them. Maybe get to the conference finals this time. If not, if we don't get to the conference finals, my plan is to trade for a really good scorer next to Devin Booker. That way we can take the scoring load off of him, and then that's what we'll do. Probably look at the small forward spot, or I can maybe even bring Paul George back to Oklahoma City. Probably won't do that, but let's go and simulate current round against the Los Angeles Lakers. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? We do. Can we beat them in 5? We do. So we are on to the conference finals. We get to face the Houston Rockets. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat them as well. They have Russell Westbrook and Harden. 2-0, 3-0. And are we going to sweep the Rockets? Wow. Just like that, we are the NBA Finals facing the Boston Celtics. So we've built a pretty good championship team, it looks like. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against the against the Celtics, I should say. And we're up 3-1. And we just beat them in 5 games. Devin Booker leading the way. Awesome stuff. I mean, what? I guess I'll just try to get this team even better. So we won 1 championship, but we have plenty of time, so I think I'll do another season. Let's go to draft lottery real quick, just in case the Thunder have a projected. Just like that, the Thunder projected. Actually, I think that's the pick I got in that Ricky Rubio trade, if I'm honest with you. So we're projected a top 3 pick. That's awesome. And we end up, actually, it looks like it might have been protected, so we don't get it, but it will convey next year. So the matter of fact is, since we already won a championship, I think it only makes sense. I'm going to bring Billy Donovan back if I can find him, just because he literally just won his championship, so no reason to get rid of him. Wow, I should have got a better trainer when I had a chance, but it's all right. So we're going to sign him, and then we're going to go to the draft. And now that we literally just won a championship, I think I might get a little crazy here and try to trade for like another superstar. Let's go ahead and see how many picks we might have, because we have a treasure chest of first round picks. So no reason why we shouldn't be able to get like another good star here. Joel, or what's his name, is going to be gone. Steven Adams. So do I go like after Joel Embiid or something crazy like that? I mean, I'll give it a shot. Gallinari, I'm going to trade like every first I can for him and see if we can get Joel Embiid. Okay, they're not going to do that for now. Okay, how about this? How about another first from the Clippers? And no, so that's not going to get us Joel Embiid, unfortunately. So, okay, so move on from that. So I'm going to go with some high caliber players. So Curry would be crazy. Lillard would absolutely be insane, but I'm not. What about Towns? Towns might be interesting. We're going to replace Steven Adams with Karl-Anthony Towns. I might go for that. Let's see if we can get Karl-Anthony Towns just to mess around. You're asking me, okay, so they're not going to do this either. Wow, that's a lot of first round picks you're just ignoring, man. But all right, so let's go to team intel real quick and see. We're contending. We are not rebuilding whatsoever. We're contending. The Timberwolves are selling too, so I should have maybe gotten. Lillard's the only player that's untouchable. Golden State will not trade Stephen Curry. That's fair enough. Contending. No, I couldn't get Joel Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo is about to be a free agent, I think, anyway, or he was in the last video. But I mean, I don't know. I wanted to get somebody good via trade, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So I'll go back to Karl-Anthony Towns. We'll offer like every first we can. How about if we offered, instead of our first rounds this year, let's go maybe, actually we have 3 picks. That should be able to get us like something really good. And we can't just afford Karl-Anthony Towns straight up. So what if I offered like every first round pick in the book? Let's see if they do this for Towns. Nope, they will not do it. So Towns is going to be kind of hard to trade for. Is there a player I could throw in the trade? Basley, Myers Leonard, Mo Harkless. I bet if I threw in Devin Booker, I could get him, but I don't want to do that. Maybe even throw in Shai, but I can't do that. So we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and I don't know, man. I just want to get one player via trade, and I don't know who it's going to be. Embiid, Ben Simmons. We don't need a point guard. I'd rather get a big man. Thaddeus Young, Kevin Love, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown. Kawhi would be crazy to get, but that's probably definitely not going to happen. Jimmy Butler at the small forward spot. I don't know how much he helps us, so probably won't do that. Porzingis. Porzingis would be interesting. Let's try to get Porzingis. I guess we'll get Porzingis. I've gotten him before, but we'll try just to mess around, get Porzingis, and then we should be all set. So Let's get Kristaps. Ooh, this might be a little bit harder to get than I thought. So Gallinari, a first round. Let's offer like all three of our first for Porzingis. Nope. Okay, how about one more first and another first? Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna move on from that. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get much of anything. I'm gonna jump in the draft and see if we can, you know, snag a couple of good players. We've already won a championship, so I'm, you know, just for now, we're basically just messing around. I don't even know if this dude. I really need to learn college players because I have no idea who any of those guys are. So I'm gonna move on. And actually, that was the right draft class. I was questioning whether this was a correct draft class, but it was. All right. Now qualifying offers. Hamdou Diallo is gonna be a free agent. I definitely want to bring him back, dunk champion. So we'll see. But free agency is gonna be crazy in my opinion. So we have Giannis, Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Jason Tatum. So I don't know how much money we're expected to have. We have negative $24 million as it stands. Steven Adams is a free agent. I knew that. So I might be able to free up. We're gonna have $18 million. Wow. Okay. So Steven Adams, I might move on from, and we have $24 million now to do whatever we want with. I will not bring back Paul George to Oklahoma City. I just won't do that. Donovan Mitchell though. I'm gonna offer Donovan Mitchell a contract, and we cannot. So actually, we can't get him anyway. They'll probably match whatever. Yeah, the Jazz already have offered him a good deal anyway. How about the Kings have offered a good deal to Gobert. So I might just get Gobert, I guess, and call it good. But I would need, if they'll do this. Nope. Okay. He's no longer even interested in, okay, so I just messed up there. So that's not good. Basically, I guess what I'll do is just get Steven Adams back because I'm kind of stretching this out now. I really can't get anyone else, I guess. So we're just going to go for another championship. Offer Steven Adams a 3-year deal or so. We'll get Diallo back. As much as I try to get another player, let's just see if we can keep the team together and win another championship. This last season, Devin Booker averaged 29 points. Dennis Schroeder with 20, 17 from Shea. So yeah, this team did really good. We're the first seed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sit back, simulate the whole playoffs. I'm not gonna stop it because we already won a championship. So I'm just gonna chill back and relax and just see what happens. So tonight I will be seeing It Chapter 2. I'm very excited about that also. But other than that, guys, we beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round. And now we're facing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hopefully we get past them as well. We're getting a second championship in this video to make up for the first video I didn't win one with the Pelicans. 3-2. Can we beat them in 6? We do. And now we're on to the conference finals. The Mavericks might beat us. 3-0. We got swept in the Western Conference Finals. The Mavericks beat us. So let's go ahead and see who wins the championship between the Knicks and the Mavericks. It looks like Kristaps Porzingis might have regretted his decision. And the Knicks? Ooh, the Knicks have won the championship with R.J. Barrett. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. But this Crushables, and I'm saying peace.